this just, look how much snow there is.
Oh, no way. Welcome back to the channel. Thread golf today. I am thoroughly stoked for this. I've wanted to do this for a really long time. There is no one out there crazy enough to be here because I love golf. If that's clear, pretty sure it is. I have my dad's set. He says it skips a generation. It kind of does. But anyways, thread golf. Here is the thread. You add thread to the actual golf ball, and I will show you later how to make them. And also I have extra, because you never know what can happen. But anyway, let's do this. The great thing about this is it is beautiful out. I probably should take the path, but I miss the snow. It's been way too long since I've had this much snow. I mean, this just, look how much snow there is. It's crazy how much snow there is. And it gives me a good workout. I need it for my back, which is doing a lot better. So I appreciate all the support with that too, as well. Let's do this. All right, so we figured out that the ball only goes about 100 yards. So holes are maximum 150. And you gotta make sure the string is like kind of going in behind. There we go. Boop. Pretty fun. And as you can see, not as far as you'd think it'd go, but you see the thread, so you can find it. And of course you get a free place. Just like that. It's almost like practicing out of the bunker. About 40 yards, like a 6-iron almost. Choke up. Kind of funny how that works. It's almost like you got to cut at it so the ball kind of spins out. Should have swung harder. And here's a perfect example as to why you use a thread so you can find the golf ball. There's the hole right there. Well, the flag anyway. Don't try and yank it out because you might pull it out of the ball. That's good. And place. And make sure it kind of like is positioned so when you hit it, you're not hitting the thread. All right, sand wedge. I'd say full sand wedge. Oh, perfect distance. And here it is. Again, this is why I use a thread right here. Just beautiful. Look at this place. Now, depending on all of you or who you're playing with or playing by yourself, give yourself a rule of about, I'd say, 10 to 20 foot gimme in that ballpark, but you're obviously going to have to chip it. So for me, I'd say I'm going to give myself a 10-foot gimme range. That's pretty decent for something like this. This is just a life lesson, a life hack, if you will. Walk on the tree line. There's obviously less snow because the snow hits the trees and it doesn't hit the ground. Like I was saying, this place is beautiful. Just look at it. Good old Skyline Country Club. My home course, where I grew up at, I have a course record at from the back tees, and I'm gonna be playing that hole right there. You can move the snow if it's a tee box. Last hole was a par 4, so I'm even right now. And I would say your maximum for any hole would probably be around 250, maybe max it to 200. Make up rules as you kind of see fit. Probably a full swing here. Make sure your feet have it's almost like a bunker. You gotta get your footing. All right, not too bad. Just on top. Nice little chipperooski here. Oh! No way! That was awesome. I hit that too hard, but I'd say that's birdie. Oh man. No way. Can't believe he left the pins in. That's awesome. Thank you, Jimmy. No, that was pretty awesome. So I'm 1 under. It's par 4. I'm at 150, so again, par 4. Get your feet in like a bunker. All right, now I need to make sure this ball flies straight. So I'm kind of messing with how I position the string just to make it look, it's kind of interesting the way the ball flies, where I position the strings at. Oh, piece of string came off. Holy crap. Absolutely smoked that one. I think part of the string came out, so I went further. Yeah, one of the strings, I guess, came loose. I don't know. Oh, it's the other piece that was on it. That's awesome. All right, place on top again. Now, I really smoked that one, so it was a par 4, so it's, I guess, drivable. Oh, well, didn't choke up enough. There we go. par. And some life advice, don't eat yellow snow, but if it's white and you're thirsty and there's nothing around, beautiful sky, not too bad. It's like a snow cone. It's like 350. There we go, hammer time. Go. All right, not bad. Like I said before, a long way to go. I just like the view from up there. Go. All right, a little heavy, not bad though. 6 iron, it's probably like 60, 70 yards maybe. Didn't swing hard enough. Not bad, par 5, lane 4. All right. Hey. Nice. So I'm back to even. And when you're out here, you know, enjoy yourself. Make the holes challenging. Make them harder than they would be in a normal golf course because, well, they're shorter. The ball doesn't go as far. So really challenge yourself. It's kind of fun. And, well, you get a workout. So in the spirit of making it a little harder, this is a par 3. I'd say it's close to 100 yards. I really gotta kind of go after them. Okay, not bad. I find that putting the thread on the other side helps the thread, but if it's over here, it kind of gives it a weird ball flight. All right, good. A little long, but within 10 feet, so par. So the next hole, par 4, 150, right there. I love this hole, it's so beautiful. Because, of course, I'm only hitting driver about 120 maybe. All right, par 4, 150. And I gotta be careful here because there's woods OB and kind of woods to the right. And this thing will get tangled up in the trees, so. Okay, a little. It's about, I don't know, 50 yards or so, 6 iron. Oh, that's pretty close, inside 10 feet. I don't think it is. We'll see. Yeah, that's definitely not. Good shot though. See if I can't chip it in. Oh. Oh, that was close. Good par. It's hard to make a birdie here. It's hard. 210 yards, par 5. Let's see how we do. I had to hammer this. Go. All right. Not bad. Okay, so I barely cleared. I'm right there. All right, so 100 yards out. Let's go for it. Get there in 2. Go. Okay, pretty good. I like how it like twirls. It's pretty awesome. It's kind of interesting how the ball twirls like that. It's because when I was putting the thread into the actual ball, hammering it in, I'll show you later, I didn't put it in perfectly 90 degrees. So it's going to spin on the axis, and when the ball takes off, it's crooked, so it's gonna actually twirl. Kind of cool. Actually really good. Kind of made it in 2 on the so-called green. Oh, yes, nice. Birdie. And just to confirm, definitely within 10 feet. Look at that view though. And it's not that cold out actually. It's not too bad. While we walk to the last hole, I'm gonna do a little what's in the bag. The Zevo compressor, whatever that is. I think I need to upgrade my dad's clubs. A 3-wood, T40, 15 degree. I remember Tiger playing this. We have Star, Sounder. I don't quite know what those are, but they're Star. So, and of course we have a 6, a 7, a 9, and then we have a 3-iron, Sam Snead, 100 Wilson. Didn't use that one. And we have a putter, which can't really use. And somehow my mom's 7-iron. But yeah, that's what's in the bag, if you were wondering. These are my dad's clubs. He needs an upgrade really bad. Thread the needle, literally. Last hole, par 4, 150. Didn't rise, still fun. Okay, dove right in there. All right, we're about like 80 yards away or so. And to kind of recap, what this helps with is distance. Getting your distances no matter what kind of ball you're playing, getting a feel for how big your swing is, how hard you're gonna swing, even on both sides, making sure your forearms are active. That's a very big misconception is people turn their body instead of making sure they're using their forearms to control the club head, because that can control the majority of the club head path. And maybe get my dad a backpack strap, or possibly a new bag. Sand wedge. Oh, that was close. Solid par to end. All right, now I'm gonna show you actually how this was built. Very easy to do. You don't need much, so check it out. You're gonna need 5 things. A drill, get supervision if you do not know how to use it. A rubber hammer, not metal, because it's gonna break the tee when you're trying to hammer it in. So I used yarn. Usually I use thread, didn't have it on hand. That's why it's called thread golf. You can use ribbon, you can use, gosh, anything that has kind of a flow to it. You can find the golf ball in the snow. A tee, of course, and then a golf ball, which hopefully you don't care much about because it's not gonna ever be the same again. Now, make sure you drill in 90 degrees as best you can. It doesn't have to be perfect, otherwise you're gonna get that twirl that I got on the golf course. But on a surface that, again, you don't really care too much that you're gonna go through, about 75% of the way. Don't go all the way, go 75% because you still want the compaction of the golf ball on the other side. Matches the same width as the drill bit. Watch it, I'll give you a little close up here. And that's 75% right there, pretty good. I want to look at that, about 75%, maybe 80, which is good. Don't go all the way through. Now you want to take the tee. You can also use super glue. I don't need to, but you can also use super glue if you so choose. Take the tee, put it around like this, and then you're gonna take it and go around, kind of like a fisherman's knot, around the wire or line first. Okay, now get it all the way to the tip end. Take it and really just shove it into the ball like that. So the string is going in. Good. Take the hammer, hammer it in. Make sure it really stays. Sometimes you may have to do this once or twice to get it to work well. All the way in, and then it's gonna break. And when it breaks, you're done. And there you have it. It's not gonna come out. Pretty fun. That's just a whole new game now. Your yardages are gonna obviously change because this weighs something. And not only does it weigh something, it's air friction. So if it has a little slack, then it's gonna catch the ball, and also the ball's not gonna lift. So probably go half the distance of what you normally hit stuff. So when I hit my drives, if I swing medium speed, which I am in my videos, probably gonna go 260 to 250 around that area, and half of that would be around 130. So makes sense that I'm hitting my drives around 100 to 120 yards. So keep that in mind when you make the golf holes. I had yarn on hand. I usually use thread, but I'd kind of prefer yarn if I'm really trying to actually find it in a foot of snow. Thread is more like a lighter packed snow, maybe like a few inches. But this is such a fun thing to do, and it's inexpensive because hopefully the course isn't open, and I wouldn't think it is. Playing woods golf, like you've seen in my previous video, if you haven't, check it out. I wouldn't recommend woods golf because this thing will get stuck in trees. I've tried it. It's not very successful. But at any rate, thread golf, it's pretty fun. Pretty cool, huh? Now, however much you add for thread, it does slow down the golf ball. It does kind of break down over time, as you can see. So be aware of that. And again, thank you so much for tuning in. More fun stuff coming to the channel, golf tips, anything, you name it. And comment below what you want to see more of, because that definitely helps me out. And don't forget, hit that sub button.